Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Zwift Run Channel. My name is Clive Finnimore, and this is the MHG 5K at 8 kilometers per hour. How are you all this evening? We've got 1.5 minutes here left to go to the start of the event. Happy New Year if I haven't seen you already. Just making sure everything's working. You know what this stream's like recently. So far, so good. Fingers crossed. Anyway, let's bring this forwards a bit. 1 minute to go. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. Happy New Year. Just saying hello to the runners in games. Quite a few. There's 8 there on the starting line so far. Let's get a photograph when we start. The staff for the social media. Right, let's get the treadmill moving. Make sure it's connected. So here we go then. Is my avatar going to start running? Yes, he is. Little blue squares appeared. That's good. Everything's looking good. Take it up to 8 kilometers per hour, and I think I'm going to run with 2% elevation tonight, just to get a few meters in my leg of elevation. Nothing too crazy. Good evening, Jackie Ramos. Jackie Ramos is in game with us tonight. Happy New Year, Yoko, in the live stream. Good evening to everyone in the live stream. Welcome to everyone in the run. It is absolutely freezing here in the garage tonight. Just got to remember to take my photograph. Here we go, did that without falling off the treadmill. Back to the chat. It is 5.5 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Zwift garage, 48% humidity. I've already got my jumper off. I did a warm-up 3K before this event, as it was absolutely freezing. So I ran it with my jumper on, just get a bit warmer. Get the heart rate up a little bit. So in the run tonight, we've got Jackie Ramos, we've got Yoko. Good evening to you too. Don't recognise any other names there at the moment. There's a few in the run though, there's over 10. In the Beacon group, we will be running 8 kilometers per hour. If you fancy running with the Beacon group 8 kilometers per hour, make it one a little bit more difficult. Try a little bit of elevation. Good evening, Lee Betts. How are you? Leah says good evening and Happy New Year. Same to you. Hope you had a good one. We've got a bit of a cold weather front coming in tonight here. So yesterday and the day before it was windy and wet. Now it's all icy and cold. Bit of a mixed bag. I wonder if the car will be frozen in the morning. So yeah, welcome to the MHG run. We'll be running for about 36 minutes. Just keep the legs ticking over, nice and relaxed. Bit of a recovery 5K. Did a workout Wednesday last night, Group B. So that was one of my fast workouts for the week. So tonight we're going to take it a bit easier. I've already run 3 prior to this event. We'll run 5 now. And then I'll probably run another 2 after the live stream, just to round it off to 10 for the day. So how is everyone? Anyone get up to anything nice for New Year? Yesterday, my day consisted of waking up at about 5:30 and going into work just to start up the biomass boiler. As the backup gas has gone wrong at the moment, so we had to make sure it was on. Only took me 10 minutes. Then I came home and went back to bed. Got up about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Went down, let the chickens, ducks and seagulls out. Came back up. And then, believe it or not, I spent 8 hours trying to sort out my old laptop computer to try and sort this lagging issue out. I was just wondering whether it is the computer needed a good wiping the hard drives, rebuilding them. What I didn't realise, what I forgot, was to save the music that was on there, which is the music you can hear now, which is all paid for copyright, and save all my photographs of my spinning logos, etc., which I forgot. So I had to re-subscribe to Epidemic Sound to re-download the songs that I use just for 1 month, and use different logos that don't spin anymore. But so far, looking at the live stream in front of me, I haven't seen it lagging yet, so it might have helped. I don't think it's sorted everything, but I think it's definitely helped. It seems a bit smoother now, so there must have been some random programs in the back that were working in the background, slowing the processor speed down. But so far so good, it's looking alright, isn't it? Definitely could do with a new computer though. So if you've just joined us, good evening, Happy New Year. This is the MHG 5K, 8 kilometers per hour. And we're taking it nice and easy. Mind you, I have got 2% elevation on. Yoko say, busy first day for you, Clive? Oh yes it was, Yoko. 8 hours of rebuilding the computer. It's so boring. Before I knew it, it was 5 minutes before Workout Wednesday live stream was due to go live. I just scraped it in. It was a little bit jumpy last night, but not as bad as it's been. And at the moment tonight, it's looking alright. Good evening, Anthony Anderson. Anthony Anderson says, evening peeps. Evening buddy. Here we are, we're taking it easy tonight. Looking at the companion app, I noticed Yoko is going to run MHG 5K, and then on completion of that, going to film MyRun 500 for a hill session. Good work, Yoko, good work. Unfortunately, I can't join you because I'd be in trouble with the wife for not turning up to dinner on time. That's why I've just put a little bit of elevation on now. I've still got the t-shirts in the background, look, covering up the Zwift logos, which is what I do when we're running on MyWhoosh on Sundays. And it's now Thursday and they're still there. Might as well leave them there now till Sunday when we'll be running on MyWhoosh again. You can find it in the events within MyWhoosh, 12 PM UK time. It's probably the only event that's on that day for runners. Take a look, join us, have a go if you want, download the app. Full of bugs. Lots of faffing at the beginning. Can't use a heart rate because it crashes. Give it a go. Good evening, Paul Hayward. Oh, Paul Hayward's just joined us. Cheers, buddy. Paul Hayward says, evening. Got caught up with a phone call. Well done for joining us. Paul Hayward has joined us late, but he's here. Yep, Yoku says, yeah, training, that's it. So Yoku's doing a double run today. This one and then film MyRun 500. Heart rate currently at 120. Cadence 163. Nice and relaxed. Let's see if we can drop some ride-ons. Can we do group ones? No, it won't let me do that because it's an event. Let's do it the cheating way on my other phone. Let's open up the Zwift Companion app and hit the thumbs up at the top of the screen. There it is. Better close the Companion app back down on my phone so it doesn't confuse the iPad. There we go. Anthony Anderson says, ran outside this morning. It was a good run, but cold. 1 degree centigrade. It's a bit chilly, isn't it? Currently 5.7 here in the garage. I wonder what it's going to be like Saturday morning for park run. Jackie Ramos is asking Yoko what race she's training for now. Yoko says, hello, Jackie. Are you training for any events this year, Yoko? Paul Hayward saying, well done, Anthony, for getting outside this morning. It's not that appealing, is it, when it's cold and wet? Mind you, today's actually been a nice sunny day, hasn't it? It's just been pretty cold. The wind has finally left. The rain has moved on. Down here in Cornwall today, it was a nice sunny day. A bit fresh, but sunny. At work today, I've been doing lots of compliance checks, fire extinguishers and wheelchair checks, radiator temps, water temperatures. I even reprogrammed the biomass system and put it into an auto mode setting, so hopefully tonight it won't shut down when the demand drops and it will carry on and it will still be alight in the morning. That's the plan. Yoko's got many events to run in this year, so it's a continuous training. I was like that 2 or 3 years ago. It was almost like every other weekend or every weekend there was a 10k or a half marathon or a 5k, and your training just turns into consistent running all the time. You just keep it ticking over all year. That's the plan now, actually. Trying to run around 50-60 kilometers a week at the moment. Paul's currently running with his heater on, 14.1 degrees there in his running room. Yoko's running in Chicago this year. Good luck with your training, Yoko. Good luck with your Chicago run. Is it the marathon or half marathon? Jackie's saying Chicago. I'm not. What? Is cool. Chicago is cool. When's that? Is it coming up soon or is it later in the year? Only run I've got booked in this year is in September, so we've got a long way off yet. A lot of training days. Consistent running till about June, and then they'll start pushing the mileage up. Jackie says loves the city and the ambience. We're currently running around the twisty bends. Yoko's just asking Jackie if she's going. Full marathon, I think it is. Very nice, Yoko. Loving the marathons now, aren't you? Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Nice and relaxing. Bit different to Workout Wednesday last night. See how the stream's going. Is it sticking? Can't really tell at the moment because on my screen, all I can see is a big round bendy corner. Can't actually see any runners. But the treadmill cameras are alright. Does it look like I'm doing some robotic dance? Looks smooth. Jackie did the Chicago Marathon in 2023. Well done, Jackie. Lots of memories. Paul Hayward's remote for his cooling fans. Cooling fans or warm fans? Probably his heaters are not working, so he's got to reset the fans. Switch it off and switch it on, reset. Always the first thing you do when fault finding. Check the power supply and reset. Jackie said she wouldn't do a marathon in 2025. Have you booked one yet? No, have a year off. If that's how you feel, have a year off. Use it for consistent running and then go for it again next year. But I bet you do run one. I'm currently only have one event in September. It's How about the UTMB race, Clive? I didn't do it, Yoko. Last year, I had to cancel it. I did get a place for the big dance for the 100 miler on Mount Blanc at UTMB. I was lucky enough to win a place, but unfortunately, due to life commitments, busy life, and the financial side of it, I decided to pull out. I couldn't afford to take my wife, and I didn't fancy getting injured in a foreign country and not being able to get back. So I pulled out. I prefer to keep them a bit closer to home now. My 100 that I'm doing later this year is start and finishes right on my doorstep down the road in my local town. So I haven't got to go anywhere. And if I run anything else, it's going to be locally. I'm a bit strange like that. I don't like the travelling side of it. Don't like travelling too much. I like my home comforts too much. Anthony says, he's always fancied doing the Midnight Sun Marathon, but never seemed to work out. That was a bit like me with UTMB. That was like a bucket list. Once in a lifetime opportunity, but when it came to it, I just couldn't make it work. I don't even feel bad about it. I feel quite relieved that I didn't break my leg and get stuck in a foreign country. Quite happy sticking close to home. Jackie has booked a marathon for 2025 after saying she wouldn't do one. She snuck one in December, the end of this year, at Valencia. Very nice indeed. But at least it's a long way off. It's nice to know you've got it booked in, but you haven't got to worry about it too much yet. Haven't got to worry about the training or anything. We've just clocked over 2 kilometers here in the Beacon group on this cold Thursday night. Yoko says, nice place. Good luck, Jackie, for your December marathon. Just think, everyone, 3 years ago, we'd now started the Eddie marathons, 33 and 32 days. What time is it now? We're probably just finishing about now. It was taking us about 6 hours, wasn't it? 6 to 6.5 hours each day, starting at midday. think it was 3 years ago. Might have even been 4 years ago now. By the way, after months and months or even years of everyone telling me to try and use an air fryer, tonight we are cooking dinner in our new air fryer which we got from Christmas. The kids all chipped in, bought us an air fryer for Christmas. We've used it for so many things. I even soft boiled eggs in it yesterday and they were perfect. Soft boiled eggs in an air fryer. Who'd have thought it? Love it. Saves electricity. It's hot instantly. It cooks things in half a time. While you're saying that, a soft boiled egg in the air fryer is 140 degrees centigrade for 7 minutes. That's really runny. And you can do it for 8 or 9 if you like it a bit firmer, but 140 degrees centigrade for 7 minutes, soft boiled an egg in the air fryer. A couple slices of toast, cut into soldiers, dippy eggs. Very nice indeed. Paul Haywood says, yeah, just confirming it was 4 years ago now, at this time of the year, we were running the Eddie Marathons. He says it was when he last had his old treadmill. I had my old treadmill for all those runs as well. I did all those runs on my old treadmill and the 100 miles of Watopia on my old treadmill. Good time to change after that. Tina says, hello gang. I've stupidly gone outside to run tonight. Just parked up and waiting for the others. Well done, Tina. Just like Anthony, you've braved the cold today. Well done. You're usually in hibernation this time of year, aren't you, Tina? Staying indoors, but well done for going out. Good evening, DIY. Hoping everyone is well. Just asking me how many kilometres I got done last year. Actually, it wasn't too many for me because of my what was I doing? Did I get injured? I can't remember what happened last year now. It's a whole year away, wasn't it? I probably did around 1,500, 1,600 kilometres, I think, or miles. I can't even check now, can I? Be gone. What was that to? What did everyone else do? How many kilometres did everyone run last year? I know it wasn't a biggie. It was around 2,000. I can't remember. But hopefully this year, DIY, we're going to be consistent. We're going to get back to it. We're not going to get injured. We're not going to move house. We're not going to change jobs. We're going to get into a routine, keep running regularly every week, and then hit training in June, ready for the 100 miler in September. So this year should be a good total. How many did you run, buddy? Was it a good year? Anthony Anderson saying, good luck with your run tonight, Tina. Hope it's not too cold. It's going to get cold tonight though, isn't it? And tomorrow morning, -2 down here in Cornwall. It's supposed to be tonight. Tina says it's so cold. She has so many clothes on. I know that feeling, Tina, when you go run club. You sit in the car, putting it off as long as possible. You get out with your woolly hat and your jumper and your coat. Within 5 minutes of the session starting, you're all too hot and you're taking it all off again and trying to hide it in hedges. Or tie it around your waist. Yeah, Anthony's done 1,200 kilometres 2024. I think I was around 1,500, 1,600, Anthony. I did have a brief look. Tina says she's going to have a good run, Paul. See you all later on. Yeah, DIY saying he wish it could have been a bit better. Same as me, buddy. Various things happened to me, and he says he's gonna go for it in 2025. Paul Hayward, I wish. Paul Hayward says, now you have your air fryer, will you have more times to run? That was the best thing about the COVID times, wasn't it? At that time, I worked from home anyway. And my old job meant I could work from home, and that's why we formed the MHG run to run at lunchtimes, because I was able to run every lunchtime and every evening because I worked from home, and because of COVID there was less work to do, so I was able to do double runs every day. Back then I did have a really good total in that year, I tell you, at the end of the year. I think 1 month or 1 week, I can't remember what it was now, I had some crazy mileage on Strava, and my friend sent me a screenshot of the league table or something, of some ladies moaning, do these people actually run this distance or is this fake? And I was like number 2, number 3 for that period. It's quite funny because we had actually run it. It's probably around the Eddie Marathon time. Paul Hayward did about 1,600 down on the previous 2 years. Same as me then. Looks like we all dipped off last year a bit. I mean, 4 or 5 years ago, I was running all the time. All the outdoor events on the treadmill. I lived in a smaller house as well with less to do and repair. It was more of a modern house, so it's all pretty good. Now I live in an old farmhouse, so when I'm not at work being the maintenance man, I'm at home being the maintenance man. Reminds me, actually, I've got a couple of new fire smoke alarms to put up in the house later on. Hopefully the old fixing points match up, because I've left my toolbox at work. Well done to everyone in the run. The 3 that are with me, I think that's Paul, Jackie are with me in the Beacon group. Yoko's 2 minutes ahead. There's people behind, people in front. That's what this run is all about. The Beacon runs at 8 kilometers per hour. If you fancy a quick 5k, go for it. If you fancy a nice, steady, easy one, drop back. Jackie's run 2,500 this year, or last year should I say. Yoko says, great number, big number, great job. I think that seems to be what most of us aim for, isn't it? If we have a good year, around 2.5 is a good year, isn't it? 2,500 kilometers. Jackie Ramos says, in Belgium, there is a woman who wrapped up 366 marathons in 2024. Every day she ran one. That is good going, isn't it? My God. I bet she's got legs like tree trunks now. Running a marathon for her is like me running a 5k probably. She probably thinks, oh, marathon, yeah, another marathon, training run. So, next week we start our new training plan if you want to join me. Marathon a day. Start at 6 o'clock, finish at midnight. Jackie says no, her legs aren't like tree trunks. She's very skinny. It's all them calories she's burning, isn't it? Might be skinny, but I bet it's solid running muscle, isn't it? They usually look like that, don't they? Long distance runners are usually quite slender, and sprinters usually have chunky legs, muscly legs. My wife's asked me a couple times why my legs are so long and slender, why they're not muscly because I run so much. I said it's because I like running lots of mileage. You've got to keep the weight down on an ultra run because you've got to keep the weight off them joints, them knees, the ankles. Temperature is currently 5.8 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish at Zwift Garage. Humidity 46, heart rate 122, speed 8 kilometers per hour, incline 2%. Feeling nice and comfortable. We've got just over a kilometre to go here tonight. And then it'll be time for a shower and my dinner. My dinner from the air fryer. Just over 8 minutes. And happy with the stream tonight. I haven't noticed any lagging. I don't know if anyone else has, but the sound has been alright. Looking down there now, doesn't look like it's sticking in game or on the running cameras. Maybe I've helped the computer by wiping it and rebuilding it. Definitely an improvement from last week. Yoko says, Ninja is a good one. Yes, we have got a Ninja air fryer. That was the model me family bought. Quite a big one. It's got a double drawer in it. Mega zone, as they call it on there. It's got a zone 1, a zone 2. So you can cook 2 different sides at 2 different temperatures. And just put them into sync. So they start at different times, so they finish at the same time. Or you can pull out the middle drawer and make one big tray. Jackie's just confirming the stream is excellent. Anthony Anderson says he hasn't noticed any breakups. That's good. I'm pleased now. If what I did yesterday for 8 hours on the computer has helped sort it out, that's good. At the time, I was a bit fed up that I spent 8 hours on the computer all day and it hadn't really changed anything because I was supposed to be putting tiles down on the pantry floor. It's currently bare wood. We've got the tiles. On the weekend I need to pick up some tile cement and some grout. What I'm supposed to be doing during the week is cutting the bottoms of the skirting boards and trimming the bottoms of the doors off to make it fit, so I haven't got to worry about that on the day of fitting the tiles. That's what I was meant to be doing yesterday. However, I was on the computer for 8 hours rebuilding Mac OS and building up OBS. Yeah, Paul Hayward's saying your computer should last you a few more years now. Hope so, buddy. I have actually got a video capture card coming. Only costs £5. The reviews rave about it, saying they can't believe how cheap it is. It's like a little USB dongle that you can plug a HDMI cable into, and and then put it into your USB on your laptop. Because at the moment, I run the game on Apple TV, and I sort of network connect that using QuickTime Player to my MacBook, and it works all right. Sometimes glitches out, sometimes it crashes QuickTime and then you lose the game feed. But hopefully when this little card comes, I can plug it in with a lead and we won't have the network issue. And also at the moment my laptop is working on the internet wirelessly. I've got to get a 25-meter network cable and plug it into my router in the lounge and hopefully run it down to the garage. So that may help as well. So it's January. It's supposed to be a depressing month, isn't it? But nope. Get your sends on Zwift. It's not a depressing month. We can start our training this month. We can meet each other online. The Zwift family. Keep us going through these cold, wet months. The occasional outside adventure like Anthony and Tina. Myself on a Saturday morning for park run. Before we know it, it'll be springtime. The tortoises will be back out the fridge and in the garden. So what have we got? Tomorrow. If I'm on tomorrow, it will be for the ZLDR recovery hour at 5:30 PM UK time. Then it's outside for me on Saturday to park run at Lanhydrock in Cornwall, National Trust site. Sunday we will be here on the Zwift Run channel, but we'll be on MyWash at 12 PM UK time. So we'll live stream that, see what bugs pop up and see if it crashes. Join me if you like. It's on the events page within MyWash. You have to log into the app itself, the game Find My Event, which is every Sunday. Come and have a laugh. There, it's Monday Run Club. Tuesday is Tina's Tuesday Social. And then Wednesday is the start of the Brighton Marathon training at 6:30 PM UK time with Stephen Cousins. And that's when it gets meaty. That is a hard workout. Just under 300 meters here to go today, just over 2 minutes. And just when we thought the stream was working well, my sound has started to cut out. Don't know if that's like the same for everyone else. I wonder why that is. Because the picture looks alright. Just going to reset my YouTube on my phone in case it's me. Better, the sound is alright now. I think it was my phone. Oh no, other people saw it as well. Back again now, no idea what just happened. The stream was still running smooth, but the sound went funny. There's always something in there. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining in game tonight. Always good to run with company. Thank you for popping in and commenting on the live stream. Paul Haywood, Tina Beard, Jackie Ramos, Yoko, Anthony, Leah Betts, thank you very much. your support. Really appreciate your support here on the Zwift Run channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell to be notified when we're going live. And please give us a like and a thumbs up. All your support is fantastic. And there we go, MHG Run Club 5K. We're done, 5K. I'll probably have to do an extra couple in a minute, quickly, before my tea, if I can get away with it. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, have a good weekend, and we'll see you again next week. Have a good evening. Cheers all. Bye-bye. See you all tomorrow. I forgot what I was doing then. See you all later. Cheers then. Bye-bye.